Alright, hi y'all, Weather Guy here. We're back with a new game today. We're playing The Case of the Golden Idol. Now, from what I understand, this is a mystery game, this is a detective game, this is in the same deduction style as something like Return of the Obra Dinn, which I have played and I loved it. All I have seen of this game is from the trailer, and I've heard a lot of good things, heard I had a lot of recommendations, so I'm really excited to try it. Try not to look too dumb. We're going to try to solve some mysteries. We'll see. Chapter 1 is called Complications in the Family. Okay. Okay. An abrupt termination of contract. Prologue. Oh gosh, I just did so much I didn't mean to do. Oh no. Can we go back to the main menu? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. B did the same thing as A. I thought I missed something, maybe not. Okay. How to play. Study the environment to infer what has happened. Important information can be gathered from documents. Gather phrases from evidence and documents. Okay. Assign gathered phrases to the correct slots in the thinking panels. Thinking panels are in the blue thing. Okay. Complete the scroll to finish the scenario. Filling additional panels is optional, but will help you solve the main scroll. Okay. Take your time to study the environment carefully, focus on the evidence before you, and when facing great challenges, there is no need for guesswork. You can access hints if you get stuck. Okay, let's try this out. Let's look at what this is. Can we just select this? What's this? It should be the scrolls. Blank blank was put, blank blank push blank blank, so first name, last name, presumably, from a cliff, and the blank of blank on Monkey Paw Island. Great. Oh. 2 bags filled with coins, gems. These 2. Okay. There's also a tobacco pouch and a pipe cleaner. A bag of medical instruments and some medicine. And a golden statue with a red stone. I wonder if this is the golden idol, huh? Golden statue with a red stone and a bag filled with coins and gems. Okay, so this is the idol right here, presumably. Then medical supplies, another bag of gems. Okay. Interesting. So this is what? Where we gather words. These are 2 other things we could find. Okay, tracking. Anything else to investigate besides the people? I guess not. Let's try clicking on the people. I knew what you were plotting, you snake. Let's see what he's got. He's got a pipe. So if he has a pipe, that means presumably he had the brown bag. January 5th, 1742. Both parties agreed to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley has rights to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. So this first guy is presumably him because he had 2 bags of gems. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition site. Click these and add it to our list. We already have these. Dr. Oberon Geller, which fits. It's the medical supplies. And Esquire Albert Cloudsley. Okay, so if we go to here, Albert already filled it in. Cloudsley. Oh, did I do the right names? Albert Cloudsley pushed Oberon Geller. Okay. Oberon. No. Albert. No. Albert. Cloudsley. Oberon Geller. Alright, let's see what this item here is that popped up. Their identities can be discovered. So we know this. This is so we can see it. This is Albert Cloudsley. Okay. So far so good, but this is mostly a tutorial mission as far as I can tell. So that's a letter, that's that. This is a knife. Rather, a dagger. Okay. Who's this? He's got a scalpel, as a medical person would. A medicine bottle, as a medical person would. A map, which has been added to the thinking panel. look at that in a second. Ruins of Xenopolis, Bay of Shadows, Horn of Finger, Horn of Thumb. I like this a lot already, honestly. I love this. Did I catch everything? No, I didn't look at this. Both parties agree that the same thing. Okay, perfect. So presumably we have all the info we need. Camp in... Huh. So, I think this is going to be the bay. Because we're by the water. That's where the camp would be. That makes sense to me. Right? Do we have the words? We don't have the words. Do we click on in the image? There are empty slots. How do we fill those in? Oh, we didn't click these. Or it might also be a Horn of Finger. Ooh, how do we know? Oh, I bet we can tell by looking at what's in the background. Let's look more in the background. 2 islands in the back. 2 islands in the back. So that means we can only be at Horn of Thumb. So, do this, because this guy, I think this is optional, but I'm going to fill it out anyway. This should be over in Geller. It tells you too, that's sick. Okay, and then we can fill this in. This should be Horn of Thumb. Easy life. Why is this not? Here it is. And then this should be Horn, Thumb. Easy, easy work. And we got a little Xbox achievement, very cute. The scroll has been fulfilled, no hints accessed. While Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, his expedition partner Albert Cloudsley Esquire suddenly pushed him off the cliff. I love the smile on the dude's face as he pushes him, what a jerk. Alright, scenario 1 completed. Easy life. This is only chapter 1, I don't know how many scenarios there are. Complications in the family. The untimely passing of a rural gentleman. Oh god. All of a sudden there's a lot more detail, look at this. Dang. Hang on, let me take a sip. Before we dive into this. Alright, so let's look at the gentleman first. Okay. A ring with a ruby. The man's not breathing, his head is badly wounded. That's it? Okay. Head wound. Okay. Henry Clover. Lead poisoning. Why is that? That was taken out. He has a head wound. A tall, rickety ladder. Oh, I see what happened. Dude, climbing the ladder. Something happened while he was pulling out the book. Fell. Bashed his head. That's definitely going to be what happened, I bet. But maybe not. What does it say? Just a tall, rickety ladder. See, that's an important detail. August 23rd. His date. Spontaneous combustion. I, Sebastian Cloudsley, will share my humble contribution. Cloudsley. Cloudsley. Which guy was Cloudsley in the last one? That was a bad guy, right? I feel like he was a bad guy. But this is someone related to him. I, Sebastian Cloudsley, will share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and chemistry. August 22nd, 1786. Woke up a beautiful day. Washed and dressed in my dining attire. Had a beautiful roast duck for lunch. Changed to my hunting attire. Rode to hunt badgers. Had no luck today and returned home. Changed to my researching attire. Changed to my dining attire. Had tasty beef loin for supper. Filled in my diary and went to bed to continue reading for research. Okay. Oh, and this was yesterday. We know that's yesterday because today's the 23rd. Interesting. Woodshire, Crow Tower, Blackfield. We look outside, we see what looks like a river with trees across it, so we're probably in this house right here. That would make sense. Presuming this is a map with a local place, so we're probably going to say we're near Blackfield, maybe, if that's an option. It's just a picture. Dining attire. Same guy, I think. We can see that he's not wearing his dining attire in this picture because it's different than what he's wearing here. He should be in his researching attire. He does the same thing as yesterday. No, he should be in his dining attire. Interesting. So that means this likely happened during his research period between 1800 and 1900 the next day, like assuming he keeps a similar schedule. This is another piece of attire. I can't tell which one it is though. White coat, a bunch of yellow splotches on it. Let's look at this again. Dining attire, roast duck. That makes sense. Oh, interesting. So, washed and dressed in my dining attire. Had the roast duck for... Presumably he ate in his dining attire again. And he hadn't had a chance to wash it again. This is definitely dining attire, which means this is... Does this match? Not really. I have a feeling this is his research attire, though. Horses running in the yard. Fantastic. A yacht is slowly floating in the river. And we have the golden statue. Alright, let's start digging through these. These are all the things we have. We have 16 to 16. This guy is obviously Sebastian Cloudsley. Couldn't be anyone else. Oh yeah. The attire is all different. Let me look at this journal again. Change to the hunting attire. Okay. Man. Oh wait, let me look at it one more time. Did he? When did he eat? Did he eat again? Had beautiful roast duck for lunch. Change. He only eats in his dining attire. He only eats in his dining attire, which, I mean, obviously, but that means that this, where he's eating, should be dining attire. So the only other question is difference between these. And I'm going to say, judging by these boots here, this is going to be his hunting attire. Means this is his researching attire, which makes sense because it looks like it has a protractor or some shit in his pocket. I'm going to go with that. Yes. Yes, we're so smart. Alright, what are we even looking for? Sebastian Cloudsley, Lord of Blackfield. Cause of death was a head wound. Heard him fell from a ladder while he was researching. Why would he? It has to be this last slot, right? Everything else makes sense. I don't want to just guess, but... Oh, we know he's not researching. He's wearing his hunting attire. That doesn't make sense either. It's not... It's something else. Crap. He definitely fell from the ladder while he was... It had to be... He's wearing his hunting attire. Let's look at the schedule again. When does he change from his hunting gear? Right away. Changed to hunting attire. Had no luck today and returned home. Oh! No. He was hunting. He fell from his horse. This is what they call a red herring. That makes more sense. That's why the horse is there. Fell from his horse. Aha! I figured it out. I did logically get there eventually. While the Lord of Blackfield was hunting, his horse threw him off and he suffered a deadly wound to the head. Fantastic. Bell. People mourning. Ozzy Osbourne. Sebastian Cloudsley. This is the guy's funeral. Oh, interesting. What is this? Well, that's just a scene in between. Nice. Okay. So is this just a scene down here? Why? Okay. Let's look at this one. Complications in the family, the dramatic departure of an outsider. Dude, we're kind of breezing through this, but I'm sure it's going to get harder. Spare me, devil. I was simply following orders. Astonishing Monkey Man, property of Pear Brothers. Okay. Knife. Let's go ahead and look at this first. Blah blah was going blah blah and blah blah will and ordered blah 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 and blah 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 take the blah 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 from blah blah blah. Suddenly blah 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 died from spontaneous combustion, presumably. Okay. Scorched horsebrush. Scorched knife. Okay. What the blazes? August Jockey Club Derby. Race, win, place, show, wager. 3 Raging Sultan, 35 pounds. So they bet on Raging Sultan. Okay. If it's all the same to you, I will take my leave. £1, 2 shilling, and 2 pence. He has a golden idol with symbols on the back, which we didn't see before. Interesting. Ruby earring, or ruby ring. This is what Sebastian was wearing. Spontaneous combustion. To perform the combustion trick, you must first cast a freezing spell, the sacred glyphs for combustion on the idol. Boom, boom, boom. Does that match? Boom, boom, boom. Hook, 2 lines, triangle. Hook, 2 lines, triangle. Okay. He had to cast it. A freezing spell. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Ash Blair, finest tobacco. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We are to visit my nephew from EC. Okay. 2 shillings and a penny. Saddlebag. Dagger. Okay. Gosh, there's a lot going on here. Oh, there's another scene too, it looks like. Stable Rhoda for Adam and James. Horse grooming, James. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Adam. Oh, this is how I find out who the person is, by if they were grooming the horse, because they had the brush. We had to figure out the day of the week. Stable cleaning, AAAA, JJJJ. Okay. So let's look back at a lot of identities we discovered. A lot of names. So let's see if we can find the day of the week again in one of these documents. Does the betting have it? Is the betting? No. The betting was on this guy. Does not have the day of the week. Okay. I thought it might. Does this have the day of the week? No. Okay. And we have to remember EC. What an unexpected turn of events. An embroidered handkerchief. Dear Edmund. This is Edmund. It has reached my attention that you are seeking a capable new servant. I have just the man for you, David Oran. He is an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents that I am sure you will find very useful. If you are displeased with his services, do not hesitate to let me know. Yours, Theo. A stiletto blade. Edmund Cloudsley's speech stirs Parliament. Today's paper, Monday. £3, 7 shillings. So Monday, which means we go back to this, go to this, we look at Monday, which is J for horse grooming. So this guy should be James. No, this guy's James. This is blank. Did we get the last name for James? I didn't see. Let me look at this again. No. I don't believe we have James's last name yet. Looked at all of his stuff. Okay. What's this up here? That's a dragon thing? Why is that significant? Ah. Fat Lord. Fat Big Nose. That's him. He's the Lord, right? Fat Lord Pear twins, A and J. Oh, their last name's Pear. A and J. Last name's Pear. Do we have it? Adam and James. Adam and James. What was this guy's name? Was it James? Okay, so his twin is Adam. So his last name should be Pear, because they're the Pear twins. Okay. We gotta figure out which one is his twin. What did he say? Spare me, devil, I was simply following orders. Property of Pear brothers. Interesting. Okay. Things are coming together a little bit. What's he holding? Is it the idol he's holding? It is. Look at all of his things, I think. Notice this one has a question mark beside it. Oh, there's more. Tobacco pouch labeled Ash Blair Finest Tobacco. Okay. Back inside. Batley, Cloudsley, Cubert. Okay, so this must be the Batley house that we're in now. My apologies, he can be so bad here sometimes. So this should be a Batley lady. Jamal Bat. Simhasana Batisi. Okay. A fan. Norman to guitar blade. £4. So this is... Do we get a... No. Nicholas Maker, attorney. I would not have expected one of your family to treat a legal document in such a way. I am appalled. So this must be the attorney. Ring with a ruby once again. A family tree. Make sure we get all these names. This is the guy who died, Sebastian Cloudsley. Perfect. Beatrix Batley, Peter Batley. Okay. Hang on. What's this? Just money. Okay, so this guy, attorney name is Nicholas Maker. Let's add that in here. So you are Nicholas Maker. You are Beatrix, right? Was that what it was? I feel like it was a Beatrix name. Am I tripping? Beatrix Batley. Oh, I didn't get to add it though. Interesting. Huh. Peter Batley. Presumably her husband. Aphorisms by Sebastian Cloudsley. How to be happy. Eat a hearty meal every day and do not waste your time on trivialities. How to avoid being upset. Strive for that which holds meaning and do not shrink from responsibility. How to be inspired. Take a walk in your forest and breathe the fresh air. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. Okay. Wow. Dear Willard Wright. Dear Rose Cubert. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. Therefore, I bequeath to you the notes from the research I have undertaken on astronomy. I grant you leave to finish and publish it under both our names. Willard Wright and Rose Cubert. We met so rarely after you left, therefore I bequeath to you my land in the Blackfield. This Sebastian, this is his will. Colonies, blah 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 blah. Bequeath to you the golden idol. Xenopolis, you will know about idol of what to do with it. My late sister, you mother financial troubles long ago, help you. I bequeath to you a... Okay. So mother, I bequeath to you. So this is going to be his niece. He's bequeathing a... Okay. The Book of Aphorisms. Okay. Race wins spinning Jenny, £50. Interesting. I, Sebastian Cloudsley of Blackfield County, being in bodily health and of sound mind, so nominate appoint Nicholas Maker as lawyer. Dear brother Edmund. Dear Peter Batley. He have sent you frequent reminders concerning the settlement of your debt, and yet to date the debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that you make your payments as soon as possible. We will be forced to take the matter into our own hands. The debt currently stands at £255. Blackguard and Buck loans. Okay. A lot of stuff to sort through, huh? What are the options here? Okay. Okay. Someone ordered someone. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. No question marks. This has a question mark over here. Pair twins. Fat Lord and pair twins. Okay. Is this the fat? I feel like he has to be the other Batley, right? This guy's... Who's he? Saddlebag. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow. We are to visit my nephew from EC. EC is who again? Go back to this. EC should be Edmund Cloudsley. So we know that that guy's not Edmund Cloudsley. Okay. Okay. So the dead person's one of the pair twins for sure. Why is he dead though? I'm missing that. That seems important. He's not listed on here at all. Let's go back to this. In order blank and blank, take the blank idle. Has to be idle. Maybe not. Maybe not idle. Suddenly, blank blank died from spontaneous combustion. This was James. Yeah, James Pear. Okay. James. Where's the pear? Pear. Okay. That seems unrelated. Him dying from spontaneous combustion almost seems unrelated. You know? Spare me, devil, I was simply following orders. This must be the other property brother. Right? So that would make him... What's the other one's name? What was the other pair? Oh, does it say it on here? I said it on here, both their names. I think it's just... Gosh, there's so much data to keep track of. Oh. This is nice. I should have looked at this. We are met so rarely after you left for colonies, therefore I bequeath you my savings. Land in the Blackfield Manor House. Okay. Come home and establish. So this should be to Batley. His first name was what? Peter. Also note the check marks. All 4 inheritors present. So all 4 of these people should be here. Okay. So this should be Peter Batley. Okay. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. Therefore, I bequeath to you the notes from the research I have undertaken on astronomy. I grant you leave to finish and publish it under both our names. Aha, and that's I think that was also over here somewhere. The astronomy stuff was somewhere. We did research something, right? I bequeath to you the golden idol of Xenopolis. You'll know what to do with it. Alright, we know the person that's holding it. We don't know their identity. But I'm assuming this is going to be the 4 people, right? That are in the will. That would make sense. That would match up. My late sister, your mother, disclosed your financial troubles to me long ago, so we can look back at this. We should be able to figure out who his niece is. So he is here. His niece would be Rose Kubert. Right? No, they're on the same level. Let me read this again. My late sister, your mother, disclosed your financial... Oh, that could be his nephew. So, associate. Late sister. Beatrix Batley's dead. Then. This would be his sister. No, they're married. No, because then they would have this. You can't tell who's the sister. It's like I've never seen a family tree before. Okay, the only one that's a mother is Beatrix, so this has to be Beatrix. I will assume is Peter Batley. But that doesn't make sense. Because leaving him two things doesn't seem correct. Dang, this is hard. It was so easy at first. Willard Wright Associate, that's kind of interesting. Pretty interesting. All four inheritors present. Willard Wright Associate. I'm guessing because he's the associate, he's going to be the one. And I thought we had the document somewhere. The research document. You know? I don't remember where it was though. Like some form. I thought I saw a research thing. Oh, but. None of that seems super relevant. Definitely the Batley house. Tobacco. What is this? EC. Oh, EC is Cloudsley. EC is. I'm sorry, I'm getting so all over the place. So EC is Edmund Cloudsley, correct? Okay. We know this guy's not Edmund Cloudsley. We believe this person should be. Man, I don't know. That doesn't make sense that he would kill his brother or anything like that. Interesting. Oh, maybe he's afraid. Maybe he's not. He's afraid of him. So this should be his brother, which I lost the name of. Pair twins. Where did it have their name at? Oh, it was on this thing, wasn't it? James. Adam and... No. Wait. Adam and James. What did we say this guy was? James. Okay, so this guy should be Adam. Adam. Hair. I think. Okay. This lady must be Rose. Simply for the fact that there are no other lady names. And her last name was what? Her last name was Hubert. Married to Edmund, maybe? Hubert. Okay. Names are coming together. We're only 4 names short. We're getting there. Alright, let's look back at this drawing over here. I'm really getting all over the place. Fat Lord. What's up with his... Oh, this is hair. Big nose, hat, hair. Could it just be him? Lord. But that doesn't make sense because why would he be the carrying the carriage, right? Visit my nephew. Carry the carriage. Him, interesting, weird thing to say. I'll say to you, I'll take my leave. Alright, so who did he give the golden idol to? Let's do that. That will solve things. Doesn't say. Fantastic. Shoot. And we're still a little lost on the mother thing here. Right? The only person here who seems to be a mother is Beatrix Batley, so Peter Batley's the son. Would he leave her them 2 things? We met so rarely after you left for colonies. Therefore, I bequeath to you my savings, lands, and the Blackfield Manor House. Oh, we're not at Blackfield right now. So this down here might actually be Peter Batley. I forgot, Blackfield was where we were with the horse one. Okay. Better use some politics. I still don't know where that document's at. I wish I had a better way to navigate all the things we got, you know? This is that. Alright, let's see. Loans for Peter Batley. Peter Batley loans. Maybe. Oh, financial troubles. Peter Batley. So that's basically confirmed. Okay, good. I'm really curious if we need to do anything with these jockey things. You know? We don't need to look over here anymore, I don't think. Let's go back over here. Let's look back on these people's documents. This is that. You know he's a pair brother. He's probably just afraid. Oh, this guy has the hair. This guy has longer hair. This guy's the Lord. The Lord that's in this picture here. He's not wearing the hat, but he definitely has the hair. He's the Fat Lord. Fat Lord. Who's the Fat Lord? Would it be Edmund? He's the oldest? That would make sense. Then he has to see his nephew. His nephew's Peter. So Peter's not here. Okay. So this must mean that this is... Lord should be Edmund. And he delivered the letter. The letter is given to him. He's going to be the stagecoach driver. So this should be Edmund Cloudsley, I think. Edmund Cloudsley. Alright. Who is this? Newspaper man. Yeah, Lord Edmund Cloudsley. Speech stirs Parliament. Here, Edmund. Oh. It has reached my attention that you are seeking a capable new servant. I have just the man for you, David Goran. Hang on. Okay. He's an experienced coachman with a diverse set. So this should be David Goran, the coachman. This guy here should be David Goran. This guy might actually be Edmund Cloudsley. Or is Theo an option even? No. Is this guy Edmund Cloudsley? Because the hair doesn't match. Dear Edmund. Theo. Okay. I'm just looking through things now. First cast this freezing spell. Who is this guy though? Is he just the associate? Let's see. Look at this again. Peter, we know. Edmund, we know. What did he leave Edmund? Left for the colonies. Sharp mind. Golden idol. So we know that one of these four, we know it's not Rose. So he must be Willard Wright because we know Edmund is one of the other two. We know Peter's not here. We know Edmund is one of those two other guys. I'm talking about the spellcaster now. We know Rose is a lady, presumably. Willard Wright should be this guy. Willard Wright. Now this guy is who we're unsure on. Look back at this. Was blank to receive blank and blank blanks. This should be Sebastian Cloudsley's will in order blank and blank take the idol from Willard Wright. I bet this is going to be the pair twins. That's what he means when following orders. Let's see. So this should be David and James, is that correct? James and Adam. Okay. So James pair and Adam pair. Okay. Blank blank was to receive blank. Was blank to receive. I'm assuming this is going to be upset. To receive blank. So one of the people was upset to receive what they got in the will. It's not going to be whoever has the golden idol, and we know this should be Willard Wright. There's only 2 people left. Try to use some politics. So this should be. So it's these 2 are taken. It's Edmund Cloudsley or Rose Kubert. Edmund Cloudsley and Rose Kubert. But which one? I could have sworn I saw something that had like 2 names on it. Dear Willard Wright, dear. Let's look at the way it's cut. Diagonal cut for Willard Wright. Oh, we already know that. Dear Rose Kubert. Let's look at that. Let's compare that with this. Doesn't really help me. Thought it would, but it didn't really. Dang it. So these are presumably the other 2 deers. This is a long one. That's a shorter one. See how that's helpful at all, though. To be honest with you. We already know this one. We already know this one. These 2 are pretty much. I guess one would have a sharper down and to the right thing. Oh, I think this one's Rose. I think it's that one. Looking at it, I think it's just like that little. Well, so similar. It's so impossible to tell. Man, I thought I had info on the research, though. Oh, but that's not the research, is it? This one's taking me a while if you couldn't tell. I've bequeathed to you my savings, lands in the Blackfield Manors. Come home. And establish a museum of my life and accomplishments. Home. Interesting. Okay. We met so rarely after you left for colonies. I think this must be Edmund. But maybe he doesn't like. Maybe whoever it is doesn't like the notes. Look around some more. Nothing here. Nothing here. This is just the stuff for the spell. This is just a jockey thing. He has tobacco. Cash player finance. Why is this significant? Visit my nephew. Did he? Well, Edmund Cloudsley. He's going home. He's the one going home because they're going to go visit Edmund Cloudsley. So it should be Edmund Cloudsley, I think. So this means this is likely Rose. The last name was what again? Hubert? Cubert. Please be right. Fuck. Okay. Then I think... what did I get wrong? What did I get wrong? I don't know. I felt good about this. I felt pretty good. I feel like this is correct. I feel like this is correct. So it's these two must be flipped. Try that. Rose. Hubert. Yeah. Edmund. No, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what I got wrong with it though. That's the thing. Grant you leave. Finish it and keyword. Okay. Great, so this is all figured out. We know who left who what. We still have figure out who that nerd was. Oh god. So we don't have Peter here at all. Who's this guy? Is this just... Man, is this Edmund? The thing is the hair doesn't match with this guy. Maybe this is just a different lord? Raging Sultan. Not useful. The thing is this picture here looks so much like the other guy. And notice that he's not wearing like glasses or anything in this picture. You know, like this guy is. That's the thing we gotta figure out. London Gazetteer. So, Cloudsley. Back at the document. To receive what? Research. Edmund Cloudsley. Shoot. Okay. Okay. Peter Batley's the poor one, so we know that. We already got that correct. This is correct. Dear Brother Edmund is how he started. Long diagonal. Oh, we already know this though because how it is. Let me look at this a little bit more. I don't think that's really that useful anymore. We know Willard Wright had the idol, which we have correct in here. This makes sense because Willard Wright probably used his spell from the idol to stop them. Sebastian Cloudsley will. So I think the main thing is what's going on up here. Look at what she has again. She is Rose Cubert. She's another suspect. Man, I still don't know who this freaking nerd is. It's frustrating. So she has this. I don't know what this is. It feels significant, but I don't know what it is. You know? Cloudsley. Bert. Alright, let me look at her stuff. Rings with the fan. That has a couple elephants on it. This is... Man. He can be so bad here sometimes. Who's she apologizing to? Legal document in such a way? Somebody ripped up the legal document. A man did, apparently, unless she's lying about it. Okay. Presumably it was not Willard right. He has no reason to be upset. He wouldn't order it to be taken from himself. Man, this can't be Peter Batley, right? Stiletto blade, shillings, embroider handkerchief. Tricky. Also a little sword on the ground here. Oh, is this like ice back here? Is that what happened? He did the freezing spell first? Back there? He did actually do it? Okay. Interesting. Yep. I was following orders. Who was he following orders from? Knife has an A on it. That's kind of interesting. But if his name... He's Adam, that makes sense, though. That's not interesting, actually. I lied. All these bottles in here, and... How to be happy. Notice that this is on the floor. Oh! Whoever got the aphorisms might be it, because the thing's on the floor. Didn't he leave some? Yeah. Peter Batley? Didn't like getting the aphorisms. So does that mean... That means that this has to actually be Peter Batley, because no one else is Peter Batley. I was just like, there's no way he has fight. Fuck. Okay. Man. But I think this is the person was upset at receiving the aphorisms. We know the person that received the aphorisms was Peter Batley. We just have the faces wrong with it, which is not great. Peter Batley. Peter Batley, encumbered by his gambling debts, had placed high hopes on his uncle's testament. Upon discovering he had inherited nothing but a book of aphorisms, he tore up the will and ordered his servants to take the golden statue from the stranger Willard. Suddenly, one of the servants burst into flames. Okay. So that means Peter must be here. I think I have these mixed up. This is Peter Batley. This is Edmund Clousley. That's just the pictures. Oh, I guess they drew the pictures of who's in their own house. Oh, is it the pair twins working for him? That makes sense too. I guess that wouldn't have helped me figure this out though. But I guess I should have realized that he was coming from this house, right? Ah, alright, cool. Let's go back. Turn to scenario selection. Next chapter. Great. Chapter 1 complete. We did good. We did fine. Next time, we're going to tackle Chapter 2. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate all of you. This is a lot of fun. I was really having my thinking cap on. I tell you what. Make sure you take care of yourselves, okay? And if this is your first time on your channel, I have so much stuff on this channel. I have videos every day from all sorts of games. So, like, comment, subscribe. Especially subscribe. That's huge. But yeah, make sure you take care of yourself. See you next time. Peace out.